Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warp No Damage Run. I think it's high time we moved on, shall we?
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
And it's time for the Arabian Nights once again, this time actually at night. It makes sense! We've got some new enemies here that are throwing fire jars out of these windows. Don't be standing on the burned parts of the bridge, otherwise you're going to find yourself getting singed. During that first part, they're not too terribly difficult to get past. But later on, when they start getting involved with some more precise platforming, say with these scrolling flying carpets, things could get a little more hectic. But we'll see when we get that far. Other than that, not too terribly much else that we need to look out for around here. Many of the same concepts we saw before are returning for this stage. Not to mention the hanging grates. I find that the scorpions this time around are a little trickier to hit. Well, not during this section, but later on. You'll see what I mean. Still, it's easiest to hit these things when they're coming towards you because of your limited spinning range. Would have thought he'd be close enough there. I do like doing the super belly flop on large clusters of boxes, especially that first cluster we saw before. Setting off boxes next to boxes can be pretty fun, I think. Anyway, going on to the bonus. We're not going to be seeing anything too terribly novel here. Most of this bonus is pretty simple to get through. Heck, most of this bonus you can't even die on. But one part that you definitely can die on? The bouncing crates over the bottomless pit. A novel concept we've seen before, just count out the bounces and then move on to the next one. That was looking a little dicey there, so I'm glad I pulled that one off. Anyway, double jump to get to that last box up there, and we're good. Can be tricky, but still not too bad. Huh, those carpets just sort of appeared out of nowhere. Did you see that? Anyway, there's our crystal. And let's move on. And as you can see here, we have the return of death routes. The same rules apply as from Crash 2. Get to this point without dying, and then you can go down the death route. But we're not going to be going that way just yet. We've still got some boxes to clear out up ahead. So, let's go ahead and take care of that first. And then go ahead and get everything in one sweep. For what practical reason would that monkey be there? And also, how did I hit it from over here? With a body slam. The reach on the super belly flop is something else, let me tell you. Alright, here we go. What? I'm impractical when it comes to carpet flying. Anyway, we've got a new type of swordsman up ahead. He throws his scimitars directly forward, and you just need to jump over them. Double jumping is probably a more practical way of doing so, but I find single jumps are faster. Lets me react a little better. Alright, let's see if I can time this and take him out when he comes by. No, he's gonna back off. Oh well. Would have been funny. Anyway, just a few boxes left around here. Missed my ride. Excuse me. Gotta work out while I wait. And there is our box completion gem, and if we head in this direction, we will find our way to the end of the level. But we don't want to go that way just yet, we need to go to the death route now. Thankfully, we don't have too far that we need to backtrack to get there, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Just make sure you're not charging ahead too quickly and that you don't wind up accidentally walking into a bombless pit, especially when you're running towards the camera. Particularly this part. You want to make sure you can clearly see the carpet so that you have a good jumping opportunity to get towards it. Alright, now we need to go down. Whoa! Watch that last step, it's the worst. Okay, it's death route time. As with all death routes, you can expect that this path will be a good bit trickier than the main stage that you just played, so get ready for some tough platforming. Big bounce will get you over that, or a double jump, whichever you prefer. I do like how they change up the music a bit when you go down these paths. It's got now the same theme, unlike in Crash 2, which just mixed the main theme of the level a bit. This is a nice touch, I think. And yeah, there's a little bit of what I was talking about before, how they throw the fire during some tight platforming sections. That can make things a little trickier. And here are some of the scorpions that I swear I can't seem to hit them with my spin attack no matter what I try and do. So, best to just climb right past them and ignore them, rather than risk taking damage. Alright. Just one more section we need to get past here. This last jump is among the trickiest. Wait for the fire and then jump across. Then be ready to react with either a double jump or a slide jump in order to get to there, and there's the purple gem. 2 colored gems in a row? That's nice. And with that, High Time is finished. We've got all the goodies. And of course, now that we have the purple gem, that means now we can go back to the other level, which featured the purple gem, and go ahead and get those gems taken care of as well. So, I'm going to jump cut over to there, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here we are at level 9, Tomb Time, at the fork in the road. Now that we have the purple gem, we can finally see what's on the left path. So we approach the door opens up, and now we can see what's going on over here. Yeah, with these light sources pretty much covering the only path that we can jump across, you can bet you need to be really quick here. And as you can see, we've got some spears sticking out of the ground. Obviously, you don't want to be standing under them as they come up, otherwise you're going to get poked in the butt. And that's not fun. Flamethrower Dude is picking a rather dangerous place to be shooting that, so take him out quickly. And we've got more monkey jars up ahead. Take out the jars quickly. I don't actually recommend using a slide during this part because it's oil and you could find yourself sliding directly into the bottomless pit. Bad monkey. Bad. 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 You nearly got me killed, and I don't appreciate that. I do appreciate all this Wumpa fruit, though. Now get out of my sight. Hit this button, wait for the spears to come up, and then run across. Pretty much after the spears have already broken the surface of where they come from, it's pretty much safe to go across at that point. I wouldn't worry too much about it sticking up the second time, unless you're planning on jumping over them or something. Anyway, yeah, the purple gem path is pretty short. In fact, here's where it meets up again with the main path. And, like I said, back in Tomb Time, you'll have to go back. You're going to have to backtrack a bit in order to get all those boxes down the other path, but that basically just means playing the regular level backwards. Which is a little tricky, but still plenty doable. Anyway, since we've already seen this level, I'm gonna go ahead and get those boxes, and I will see you in the warp room. And so, High Time is finished, Tomb Time is finished, and we add 4 more gems to our collection. Crash Dance! So, that will about do it. I don't really have that much in the way of outtakes because these 2 levels weren't terribly difficult. But we'll go ahead and have a look at them, and next time, we're going to head on over to the next level. So join us next time for Road Crash. See you then! Well, I don't even know what I did there. I just brain farted or something. You obviously don't want to be standing on them when they throw them, otherwise you might be getting a little singed. Like so. So the super belly flop. What? I'm not sure how that counts as a hit, but, well, I don't know.